All right, people, what is going on? Back with another video, and today I got some breaking news and some somewhat heartbreaking news as well when it comes to the Georgia Southern Eagles. I was just looking on Twitter and I just found out that uh, cornerback Derrick Canteen and linebacker Marques Watson-Trent is out for the season due to injuries. I kind of knew the situation with Watson-Trent because I knew he had a knee injury, and for the most part, a lot of people saying that he may not come back. I knew that early, but when I heard about Derrick Canteen had a chest injury, I did not know it was this severe. But we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see what's going to happen going forward and what's going on with the rest of the team as far as them playing the rest of these games. All right, if this is your first time here, I really welcome you guys. Thank you. This is the First and Frame Rates channel. Over here, I talk about Georgia Southern and Atlanta Falcons football. Try to keep everything in the news as far as those two teams and everything under that umbrella. Thank you for coming through. If you like the content, hit the like button. If you want to see what else I got going on, check out the other videos. Share this video if you don't mind to other people that are fans of these teams. And like I said, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get into this. Coach Lunsford announced earlier today, which is 9/16/21, that Marques Watson-Trent and Derrick Canteen will miss the remainder of the season due to injuries. Watson-Trent, he tore his ACL, and I didn't know it was that severe. I kind of knew he was hurt, but he ended up tearing his ACL after making a tackle on the sideline against Gardner Webb. And we also had Derrick Canteen in the middle of the game. Well, I'll say early in the game. Derrick Canteen went out with a chest injury. We didn't know what it was, whatever the case may be. But we didn't hear much about him after the FAU game or during the FAU game because, it was a lot going on in that game, which, we don't have to go back and talk about that again. But there's that right there. I kind of just didn't think about it until I saw it on Twitter now. So both of these guys are fairly, early in their college careers. Watson-Trent is a redshirt freshman, and I think Derrick Canteen is a sophomore. And they do get, they're able to appeal for medical hardship, so they can get that 1 year eligibility back if they want to. So that's a plus. Now, what's going to happen from here? Kadri Jackson, linebacker, is going to move into Watson-Trent's spot, so he's going to be starting. And Tyler Brod, who played probably one of the shining moments or shining members of the defense in the FAU game, is going to be taking Canteen's place. So I'm not going to say that it's, everything's going to be fine, because you don't want to lose a player who basically led the all of college with the most interceptions last year. Tyler Brod has some shoes to fill, but I think he'll be fine because he could play he plays pretty good football. So I think he'll be all right there, but I don't think it's going to match the level. Hopefully he'll be able to match the level of Canteen's production. I'm pulling for him, as well as Kadri Jackson. I want to see if he can do well too after transferring from North Carolina. Hopefully he can step up and make some plays as well. So there's 3 starters on defense that we lost. Like we said, we lost Todd Bradley Glenn, a big-time veteran on the defense. We lost him once he tore his biceps in the preseason. So we lost him. We don't have Watson-Trent, and we don't have Derrick Canteen. So also, with that being said, they're going to be making some changes on with the personnel. Najee Thompson, which I thought could be a pretty good receiver, made an amazing catch, made it on ESPN. He's moving to cornerback. And Sam Kennerson, which I knew this was going to be something that could have been in the works for a while now. Sam Kennerson is going to make the move to wide receiver, which I think just getting the ball in his hands, he is a playmaker. So that is to me, I think that's a good move. There was a big talk about him in the preseason moving to wide receiver. So that's not very surprising to me per se. I think it's a good move at the end of the day. So with Najee Thompson going to defense, Najee could do a little bit of everything. He's very good at, special teams. He could play receiver. Excuse me. He has some pretty good hands. So for him playing cornerback would be very beneficial if he's able to get some leverage and able to pick the ball off. He can catch, so that should help. Also, when it comes to quarterback, since Sam Kennerson is moving to wide receiver, Connor Kalinsky is going to be going back to quarterback as far as the depth chart. He had an injury earlier this year as well. So that is basically what is going on. A lot of movement based on the injuries. The injuries is very devastating. You don't want to lose guys like this. Especially a guy like Derrick Canteen, which was so productive, and also with Watson-Trent, who was up and coming and was actually doing pretty good things so far in the beginning of the season. I hope these guys have great recoveries, bounce back for the following year, and hopefully that will work out for them. Watson-Trent just went to surgery. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I don't know when Derrick Canteen is going to surgery. But when they do get when they go through their surgery, they recover. I hope and pretty sure I'm pulling at everything that's going to be okay. Just hate to see people go out like that. Now, before I close this video out, what does this mean for the rest of the team? I mean, right now we're going up against Arkansas. We lose one good player at cornerback that I thought that could have been an asset to the team. As far as going up against a team like Arkansas, next man up. I mean, I know people don't want to hear it. I've seen people on Twitter already saying we're going to win 6 games, 5 games, 4 games. Some say we might not win another game. And but I got faith in these guys. I think we're going to be able to continue to play at a high level, even though we did kind of wet the bed against Florida Atlantic. I think it's going to be a bounce back. I think the players that we have are still very skilled and talented to compete with anybody in the Sun Belt. Now, with the going up against Arkansas, I already made the game plan out to what we should do when we played them. I talked about that in the First and Frame Rate show last night. But going forward, when we go into the Sun Belt, I still feel that we're able to compete against anybody in the Sun Belt. And for me, if we can win the Sun Belt title, that will be awesome. And I know people are probably going to be like, ha, Sun Belt, man, we're not going to get even close. If I have faith in the team, I think we could pull it together and get things done. So if we can do it, that'd be great. If not, I would love to have at least a 7 to 8 game season and go ahead and win a bowl game. At this point, I think that's a success. But, people have very high expectations for Georgia Southern, and I understand it. Georgia Southern is a very prestigious college, and winning is all what we know here at Georgia Southern. But with the circumstances and what we're up against, I think that having a 7 to 8 win season is ideal at this point, and we'll see how it goes. I still have faith in this team. Like I said, I have faith. I think we can do it, and I'm going to be pulling for them every step of the way. Hopefully you guys will be here to pull along with the team as well. No matter what happens, these guys have injuries. Next man up. Let's root for these guys just like they are as talented as they're capable of being. And hopefully we'll be able to get a few W's and have the ball rolling so we can have a successful season. It don't look good right now, but maybe in due time we'll look back on this and say, hey, this was a down point in the season, but we made it through and we had a fairly successful season. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to share this video, share it. Let everybody else in Eagle Nation know what we're doing over here. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your comments. Let me know in the comment section of what you think about this. Is it all doom and gloom? Do you think we can pull it out and get have a above 500 season? Or you think we should just don't worry about it and scratch it, try to get some more recruits and wait till next season? Well, you know where I stand. I still feel that we can I think we could be a good team and still have a successful season. I'm not saying all is well. I'm not saying that everything's going to be fine, but I think these guys could pull it together for us to have a pretty good season and have a successful season and win this season have the season close out on a winning note. Hopefully we'll be doing it, and I'll be pulling it every step of the way. All right, y'all. Thank you guys once again. You guys are awesome. You guys take care. You guys be blessed. Peace.